How to get out of your comfort zone. Why would you want to? Comfort zones are comfortable for a reason, because they are familiar. But hanging out in the familiar does not lead to growth. So keep watching for my top 5 ways to get out of your comfort zone and stretch. At the end of this video, you'll learn how to create your own new normal, a place beyond your current comfort zone. TraumaEdCo is all about helping you understand and know yourself better than you ever have before, being able to move into that new comfort zone, expand on your own self-awareness. So feel free to check out our other self-awareness videos so that you can build your confidence as you navigate through this life. So how can you move through your comfort zone and know yourself better than you ever have before? Here are my 5 steps toward that new zone of comfort. Number 1, pretty easy. Decide you're ready. You've had enough and it's time to take that step. There is so much power coming from something as simple as deciding. Decide that you are going to try that new thing, get that new job, create that new friendship. Whatever it is in your life, make that decision concrete in your feet right now. Sometimes I'll even stamp my feet on the ground to tell myself physically, I am ready. I have made the decision. I am going to take that next step. 2, create a mantra to keep yourself going so that you can be your own cheerleader. Sometimes I will create affirmations that I can use to keep myself going, and I'll say, like, even though I'm not sure what this is going to be like, even though I don't know what they're going to say, even though I don't know how I'm going to get there yet, I'm still going to do this. I've got this. Funny story, as little children, we're always trying to help them and support them as they try something new and to be their cheerleader. A funny story is that I was recently at a park helping my 2-year-old nephew navigate his new surroundings in this new playground. And as he was climbing up these new set of stairs and going on these new elements, I would start singing to him, "Go, Tanner, go. Go, Tanner, go." And he would get up to the top and I would celebrate with him as he was stepping outside of his comfort zone. The funny thing that happened was, as he went to the other side of the playground and he started to climb up a rock climbing wall, which was very big for a tiny little 2-year-old, I got up behind him to give him some support, and I could hear him singing to himself, "Go, Tanner, go. Go, Tanner, go." And it just melted my heart. And it reminded me how important that is, that we have some kind of mantra, some kind of affirmation that we can use so that we can be our own cheerleaders, so that we can keep going, even though we're trying something new, even though we're stepping outside of our comfort zone, even though we don't know the exact path to get there. Number 3, lean on your supportive friends that you have around you. Lean on them to have your back for both the good and the bad. So what that looks like is, have a friend that you can talk to and say, hey, I'm about to do something different with my life. I'm about to take on this adventure, or take on this new job, or make this move. Can I call you when I am having a hard time? And can I call you to celebrate my wins? So a lot of times we put a lot of emphasis on the bad things that are happening and having someone to lean on their shoulder when things are going bad, to cry, and that is amazing and wonderful. And we have the other side of celebrating the wins, having somebody that we can call and say, hey, I did this thing. It was really scary. I didn't know how it was going to turn out, and it turned out amazing. I was great. And I hear that other person on the other end of the phone going, yeah, good for you. You got this. Keep going. To have the inner cheerleader that you give yourself courage, and then to have an outside influence having your back, supporting you for both the pitfalls and the celebrations. And the cool thing is, if you can focus more on the celebrations and having that gratitude for yourself, having moved through it, that's how we start to create those neural pathways, so that as we continue to step outside of our comfort zone, if the comfort zone is right here, every time we take a step and celebrate, the comfort zone gets bigger and then bigger and bigger. And the more gratitude and ways that we are telling our own body's inner energy system, hey, I've got this, the more our energy system will be safe or feel safe, letting us continue to take those steps forward. Number 4 is being willing to sit with the triggers that come up for you that are trying to push you back. I had a friend recently who was really deciding that she was going to share her voice and to give messages, and she started creating videos. And then something happened where she got sick and started losing her voice. So being willing to sit with that and her going, okay, I know that this is just my body's system, my body's way of keeping me safe. I'm trying to use my voice and my body's saying, whoa, whoa, comfort zone is right here. Don't step out of that. Here's a sickness to help you lose your voice so you don't do anything you'll regret. Being able to sit with that and say, okay, body, I hear what you're trying to tell me, and I'm okay. I'm safe. It's okay for me to step outside my comfort zone. It's safe for me to share my voice now. Being able to just sit with whatever your body is trying to tell you, because your body's just trying to keep you safe. Your energy system is trying to keep you safe. So anytime that you can sit with it and just acknowledge, hey, this is coming up. I'm okay. I have a support system that is supporting me. I'm going to get through this. There's a couple other techniques that I love for when these glitches start to come up. One is breath work, and the type of breath work where you are actually sitting with the sensations that are coming up in your body. So for her, it was in her throat. Sometimes we might find that we're stubbing our toe all of a sudden, or we might have an old injury, like an old knee injury, that starts to act up. So being able to breathe into that space, so if it's a throat, to inhale that love and acceptance into that throat area, to breathe into the knee, to breathe into that stubbed toe, having that breath that says, I love you, you're okay. And each time we do that, our comfort zone will actually start to expand, because the only reason that our comfort zones are so small is because our body's energy system is trying to keep us safe. So any opportunity that you can use to tell your body, I'm safe even though I'm going through this thing, the more that comfort zone will start to expand. And number 5, know that moving through all of this will create your new normal. You will get to this place where your comfort zone, your new normal, is bigger than it was before. And so what happens is you started at this smaller space, you expand, your new normal becomes this new comfort zone, and you get to exist there for a while. You get to live in that new place, or take on that new job, or create that new friendship, and your new normal starts to feel really comfortable, really safe, really concrete. And then you get to live there for a while, and when you're ready, you can expand that new comfort zone yet again, utilizing all the same tips, all the same techniques, reminding yourself that, hey, I'm on this path, I'm loved and supported, I have friends and family I can count on, or I can count on myself. Whatever your system is, utilize all of those elements, continue to expand that comfort zone, expand and expand. Thank you so much for joining in this video. I invite you to watch the next video called How Can I Create Positive Beliefs? Because we know that when we have a positive belief system, that will help us expand our comfort zone, having that inner cheerleader monologue, that mantra that will continue to help us expand and grow. I'm Shannon Ray. This is your Ray of Sunshine, and I will see you in the next video.